What's going on, guys? Welcome. How's it going? Hope everyone's good. Let's see who's here, guys. Drop a comment. Welcome to the live, guys. Good to see you all. Yo. Good to see you all, guys. Let's see who's here. Yeah, Tom, how's it going, mate? Good to see you. Waze, welcome. How's it going, guys? Hope everyone's good. I'll break these charts down in a second, okay? I'll break all these charts down in a second. Harry, good to see you, man. Welcome. If you're just tuning in, guys, drop a comment. Let's see who's here. Yeah, Tom, how's it going? Paul, welcome. Nonu, welcome. Yeah, good to see you all, guys. Like always, drop a comment. Oh, one sec, guys. Let me just get this. Just needed to buzz someone through. Sorry, let's have a look at this. Harry, which broker is best to trade? Have a look, Harry, because I'm not 100% sure for you. Yeah, Emil, how's it going? James, good to see you. Naz, welcome, man. Welcome. I'm going to start breaking these charts down in a second, guys. Drop me a message, Harry. Drop me a message. I'll be able to help you out, but like I said, I don't know just yet. But drop us a DM and I'll get back to you. Yo, Dean, good to see you, man. Good to see you. Yeah, welcome everyone. Good to see you. I hope you've all had a great weekend anyway. Yeah, I hope you've all had a great weekend and ready to crush the new week. Yeah, I hope everyone's had a great weekend. Start breaking these charts down in a second. One sec. There we go. Need a bit of light in here. That's what we wanted. Thought something we're missing. Yeah, Owen, how's it going? Andrew, good to see you. Hey, man, I'm using this chart ready, marked out the charts. Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, so, guys, I'll start breaking this chart down now. Basically, what I'm watching on gold is this range here, okay? It's quite a simple range. It's basically just the most recent resistance. So, I've got some recent resistance here. I've got some recent support here. This is the range that I'm currently watching on gold. Very, very simple stuff here. You can see that there was a decent rejection here on gold on the 15 and price reacted from this level around 40.80. And all gold is doing now, it's come into this level again and it's not closing above. Okay? It's not closing above this level yet. So if I can get that closure above this level now, then I'm going to be looking to take out some targets to the upside. Okay? The targets that I'm going to be looking to take out is this like trend line to the upside. So the main area, so if I can get a closure above this level here, you know, in the next, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes, whatever it is, then I'm going to be looking for them pushes higher into them targets above, okay? That is the overall outlook on gold. If I can get a closure above, even if it's this 15 close, you know, if this 15 can close above, then I'll look for the push higher. On gold. If it starts rejecting this level, then I'll look for potential downside. So yeah, that's the overall watch there. If I'm going to be looking for sells, I'll have to wait for a rejection from this level. I'll need to let price reject and then I can start selling. I can't sell gold just yet. If anything, I need to wait for the next 15 or 30 to close. But yeah, there's some good targets downstairs to the downside as well. Are you on Telegram? Yeah, I've got a free Telegram, David. There's a link in the TikTok bio. You can join it through that. But yeah, that's the main watch. I'm going to see how this 15 closes here. Potentially for some buys, but it's not the strongest. It's literally closed at the level. I mean, could there be a decent push higher right now? Yeah, there could be. There's been a grab down below to the downside. Could there be a push higher? Yes. But yeah. Let's have a look at these. This buy on gold has been waiting. Yeah, Tom, I'm going to wait for the next 15 to close now, mate. If the 15 can close above, then I'll take it. Yo, Chris, how's it going, man? Good to see you. Welcome. Yeah, I'm not in that just yet, guys. Waiting. I'm waiting patiently here. Clean, thanks. Yeah, nice. No worries, mate. What's up, mate? Andrew, good to see you, bro. Welcome. Yeah, good to see everyone here, guys. Good to see you all tuning in again. Noah, there's no real answer to that because everybody's in different sort of like situations, if that makes sense. You know, everybody has different amounts. Like a starting amount for you might be way more than for somebody else. What I'm going to say to you is it doesn't matter what you're starting with. What it does matter is, have you got a solid plan? Okay. If you haven't got a solid plan, it doesn't matter. You can start with millions and millions, billions. You can start with billions, but if you've not got a clear plan, it's useless. Okay. It is useless. That's why I always say learn a plan. You know, if you haven't got a plan, then it's pointless. Yo, Ashton, good to see you, bro. Good to see you, man. Happy to see you back. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. I'm back. Like I said, the last stream was Friday, so I don't stream on the weekend. Just on Monday to Friday for an hour and a half, 2 hours. So you've got another hour and a half of me. I'm going to be trading I've got some TradeAvate accounts. I got some TradeAvate accounts this morning. I got three 50k linked TradeAvate accounts, instant accounts that I'm trading just for the stream. So we can watch them together. Yeah, we can watch them together. What's up, Joe? Yeah, Dre, how's it going, man? Good to see you. How are you, bro? How are you? No plan, you're low-key gambling. Yeah, James, 100%, mate. That's why I always, you know, I do get a lot of questions. People message me all the time saying, Joe, can I start with this? Can I start with that? You can start with however much you want to start with. I'm not going to tell you what to start with. What I am going to tell you what to start with is you better start learning trading correctly. You better start, you know, trying to find a plan that you can follow. Okay, if you haven't got a plan, you know, you can start with the most, you can literally have all the money in the world, not have a plan and fail badly. Or you can have a little bit of money, have a good plan and build it and actually make decent profits. Yes, I'm watching this 15 clause. If the 15 can get back above this level, I'll look for some pushes higher. Hey, Joe, just watching and trying to learn your plan. Nice one. Good stuff, super. Good work, good work. Yeah, cheers to the follows, guys. I appreciate it. If you've not already, drop a follow, drop a subscribe, wherever you're tuning in from. And yeah, thanks for the 2K as well. For the guys tuning in on YouTube, thanks for the 2K followers, subscribers. Can you look at XPL for me? I don't trade that, mate. I'm trading gold and Nasdaq here. Yeah, I'm trading gold and Nasdaq here, man. I took it. Yeah, I did take a trade this morning. I took a trade this morning here. So I've taken one trade, one win this morning. I took sells literally from here, and I was out on this candle. So price literally flipped in. I think I took profits at like 75 ticks or something, literally near the bottom. So yeah, that was the trade this morning. Reason for the trade, it was just a fake out of the level to push down. That was literally it. Literally a rejection, closure to push down. Yes, Joe Tyler, good to see you, man. Welcome. Yeah, this was just a half risk play within this range. Fake out, rejection, push down. But for now, the range that I'm watching for now is this, guys. Okay, if I can get that breakout above this level, I'll be happy to look for some buys. Please, can you zoom out? Guys, if you want to see my full screen, head over to the YouTube, okay? You can see the full screen there. Can you explain a fake out? Yeah, a fake out, basically, a fake out is when... One second, let me just load this up. Basically, a fake out is when you break above a level, okay? And what happens when you break above a level? Oh, thanks, Dre. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, cheers, Dre, for that. What happens when you break above a level? What do you tend to see people instantly start doing when you see a breakout to the upside? Most retail traders and newer traders, when they see a breakout like this, nice green bullish candle, they start buying, okay? And a lot of the time, if you have a breakout like this and a lot of retail traders are buying, you tend to see the next candle push down and fake out of the range, just because this is just a retail trap. A fake out is just people who are entering buys instantly, not waiting for volume, not using stop orders, and not being patient. They're literally just buying the breakout with no plan and no valid entry, no flip, no volume, and price just fakes out of the level just like this. And all they're doing effectively is getting faked out of the range. Okay, so you can see these fake outs all the time. I'll show you a fake out here. Look at this. Okay, so you've got a breakout. Let's just say that this was the range. This green candle has closed above the range. A lot of retail traders, not understanding that this has closed as a liquidity grab, as it's closed above, are buying this breakout. And what happens? What is this? What has price done now? Price has literally just faked out of this level. It's broke above, took liquidity, and faked out. The reason I don't enter these breakouts is because I need to wait for a valid entry, and I don't enter on liquidity grabs. And look at that. That's what you call a retail fake out trap, okay? And I stay out of these all the time. It's super important to stay out of these. You know, if you're not staying out, if you're not preventing fake outs, you know, you're probably not looking at your journal too much. You know, if you find yourself getting faked out left, right, and center, you're probably not really doing too much journal review. Where would your TP be if we break out to the upside? TP would be up here. Yeah, TP would be up here. Yeah. You want to be like Lampard, arrive late into the box rather than stood up. Yeah, 100%. Whatever you want to look at it like. I might take some sells on this 30 close, to be honest with you. 30's rejected this level nicely. Taking a little bit of liquidity. It has left a bit of a double top. But I'll have a look. How I can come in this group? On the lower time frame, no, because the reason I'm not showing it on the lower time frame is because I don't enter on that time frame. I entered on the 30, so I'm going to show you on the 30. I'm not going to say that I entered on the 30 and start showing you 1 minute, 2 minute time frame entries. It makes no sense. So can you tell that it's a fake out before it happens? Yes, you can, mate. Guys, the guys in the community, I made a full webinar on how to prevent fake outs. It's like a full 45-minute webinar on preventing fake outs. Like, if you're not preventing fake outs, or if you do see yourself getting faked out a lot, don't just think it's a normal part of trading. There's always ways to prevent more losses and more fake outs. You know, if you see yourself taking 10 trades and 4 of them are fake outs, well, yeah, if you could be way more profitable trying to prevent them. Way more profitable. Can I copy your trades? You shouldn't be here wanting to just only copy. You should want to learn something. I mean, if you're just wanting to copy people all your life, you're not going to be profitable. Simple as that. Yo, Nate, how's it going, bro? Good to see you. Did you win on Friday? I took a payout on Friday. Yeah, I took a win and then took a payout on Friday. Like 1,000. I took literally, the Friday just gone, I took $1,200 payout. And the Friday just before that, I took 4,250. And they were on the same account. Why are you not on Top Step? I do trade Top Step. I've still got 4 accounts with Top Step, but I'm trading these new Traderify accounts that I've got on here. I'm just trying them out. I'm not promoting anything. Not until I've used them myself. Like, I don't just get a code and start selling stuff before. Nah, it's just wrong, innit? It makes no sense to do that. Do you watch Daniel Holmes? No, I don't watch him, like, because I think he trades only London, and I'm on the Zoom with the guys in my mentorship, but I know him and we chat. Yeah, so. Joe, by the way, I know Sean on TikTok lives. I got my first payout. Oh, nice. Good work. Good work. Yeah, nice payout. Yeah, but he's what is your opinion on AI trading? I've never done it. I've never done it. Never done it. Where will you enter a trade? I'm waiting for a breakout, guys. I'm waiting for a simple breakout above here for buys, or a break or a rejection for sells. Was a problem with bank details, so I had to request. Oh, nice, Harry. Yeah, good stuff, man. Good stuff. I mean, for me, I had a payout before with Top Step, and it was taking ages. And for me, there was a mix-up with the form that I had to refill the form out again. Yeah, I had to refill the form out again. So yeah, there's always something. There's always something stopping you. Yeah, good work on your payout though. Gone this time, yeah, good stuff. Congrats, man. Congrats. But yeah, rejecting this level here now currently. So I'm basically just waiting to see how price reacts, and then we can go from there. For now, like I say, we are within this range. If you got any questions as well, guys, stick it in the chat. If you got any questions, stick it in the chat. He will touch 4,100. There's a potential. I mean, there's a lot of liquidity to the upside, guys. Look at the liquidity. I mean, you've got highs here, you've got highs here, you've got highs here, here. So many highs. What strategy do I use? I use breakouts and liquidity, mate. So I find a range, wait for a breakout, and trade it into liquidity. Can I do this on my phone? For sure, man. For sure you can. No problem with that. What's the website? This is TradingView, man. Yeah, you can download TradingView on your phone if you want. But yeah, I don't really use it on my phone too often. I do when I'm out sometimes, but I don't really execute on my phone, if that makes sense. Yeah, exactly, L7, man, exactly. Like one little problem with the bot and you're ruined. Yo, Dre, thanks for the gift. Appreciate it. I'm going to see how this 30 clause is here. It's not the strongest clause just yet. I mean, there's 40 seconds. Let's have a look at NQ as well. See, NQ's not doing much here. NQ's not doing much here. NQ's had a push down, coming into a bit of a level here to the left. You know, support, coming into another support level. The only thing that I'm going to wait for on NQ is, you know, if it can react from here, then maybe I can take some buys. Potentially. Potentially take some buys. No, it's free. Yeah, it is free. Always here supporting. No problem. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, not the strongest clause for sells here. You know, I would have wanted a bearish clause like here, and then I'd taken some sells. That would have been the trade. Do I use TradingView? Yeah, I use TradingView. I do all my analysis on TradingView. Yeah, all my analysis on TradingView. I analyzed a trading today. I could have made. You could have. You could have. Yeah, anybody in the chat, guys, if you want to join the free Telegram, links in the TikTok bio, okay? Head over to the TikTok bio if you want to join the free Telegram. For the guys watching on YouTube, I'll stick it in here. So the link will go in there now if anybody wants to join it from the YouTube. I love it when you go live. Nice one. Tune in. Tune in every time, guys. So always feel free to tune into the free lives. Let me pin this. There we go. The Telegram's in the free in the TikTok bio, mate. What's my entry model? Breakout, mate. Breakout, liquidity, into highs, into levels. So I basically just use trade levels into highs and lows in the market. Bro, suggest Bitcoin coming 90k. Bounce, let's have a look at BTC. I'm just going to watch this 15 closure on gold, so let's have a look at BTC. I think Bitcoin's at a decent area where it could start pushing up a little bit, just because it's taken... What did I mention last time on Bitcoin? I mentioned these lows here to get taken first. Can you see? These lows here have been taken now. These lows here have been taken. I think if Bitcoin can start breaking back above here, it could potentially start pushing higher. I mean, I wouldn't want to do anything on Bitcoin until it brought back above there, like so. Maybe did a retest to go higher. Because all this is a liquidity grab. And there's nothing to say that this liquidity grab can't keep pushing down. So on Bitcoin, I would say, you know, if it can break back above here, hold it, probably a higher price then, okay? Simple as that, really. Higher time frame liquidity on Bitcoin. It's literally all it is. I mean, if this can close above here, I'll take some buys for sure. Yeah, cheers to the follows, guys. I appreciate it. Appreciated. Yeah, no worries, man. All good. Anybody, if you want me to, yeah, it's breaking out now, but I'm not entering this breakout. If it closes, then potentially. If it closes above, then potentially. You know, look at the 4 hour. The 4 hour could go on Wickfield too. I don't mind that. Is Nasdaq? Yeah, Nasdaq's pushing into this support level too as well, which is good. If Nasdaq can push into this support level, react from it, I might take some half risk buys. No liquidity grab on the 15, no. If it closes above on the 15, I'll just wait for confirmation, Andrew. I mean, it'd been nice if it took liquidity down here, but 5 minutes nice. Let's have a look at the 5. Yeah, 5 minute could close, but I need that 15 closure above. Still need that 15 closure above. As much as I want to buy here, because the amount of liquidity that's above, I just can't. You know, I really do think gold's going to have a big push into these highs up here. Just with the way the volume's pushing. Thoughts on AI? What's everyone's problem with AI trading? Great discipline. Yeah, you got to be disciplined, guys. You know, I don't get, and I'm not just saying it to brag. I've been trading a long time now, like 7 years. Discipline comes with experience, but I don't get consistent monthly payouts just from entering trades when I feel like I should enter. No, I get consistent payouts because I have to stick to my plan. Oh, no. I'm waiting for this closure. I mean, the 5's closing nice. I mean, the next 5 could push, which it's doing, but it's a bit tough with the way we're breaking out here. It is a bit tough with the way we're breaking out. Yeah, we've got a trend line. Trend line coming here. I think this is gonna go and get taken. Yo, Dillo, welcome, man. What's the difference? Oh, let's have a look at this. Sorry, guys, one sec. Let me just get this off my screen. All right, we're back. Right, let's have a look at it. Even more. Nas big push up, yeah. Right, let me get this chat back up, guys. One sec. Let me get my chat back up. Then I can see these questions. I had a notification go. One sec, guys. Bear with me. Right, we are back. Sweet. Right, we're back. How many months did you learn after you made your first trade? Or mate, I was trading for like 2 to 3 years before I saw any profitability. Yeah, before I saw any sort of gains and payouts, it was like 2 to 3 years of constantly losing. I lost a lot. I lost a lot. But the problem was I didn't have a plan to stick to. You know, I was trading without a plan for like 2 to 3 years, you know. When I started like creating a simple plan, then it started getting easier. I started following a simple set of rules. Let's have a look at the YouTube thingy. What is the difference between S&P and NQ? I don't trade S&P, but S&P is like 500 US companies. It's like all put into one. And the NQ's like 100. More like tech companies. That's why when that's why when you're trading NQ and S&P, they're quite similar, okay? The candles form quite similar, okay? Did I start with prop firms? Yeah, I did. I started with prop firms straight away. Maybe a little bit of personal in there as well to mix it up, but yeah, I did. I started with prop firms as well. But yeah, I don't trade both NQ and S&P. I literally just trade NQ. You have mastered the emotion, which is a bit tough for me. You'll get used to it though, mate. The more you execute, the easier the emotion becomes for sure. Yeah, the more you execute, the easier it becomes. Yeah, it's quite similar. Yeah, it is. It's quite similar. That's the reason. Do you ever use TradeAvate before? Yeah, TradeAvate's fine. TradeAvate's easy. Especially if you've got TradeSync. I'm using TradeSync right now, so I'm trading like multiple accounts on one. It's looking bearish after that rejection to the upside. No, it's not just yet, mate. It'll look bearish if this candle closes bearish and starts pushing down. Because, you know, you need to understand there's 20 minutes left. There's 5 minutes left on this candle. This candle could come and close up here and then start pushing. Or it actually could close bearish and start pushing down. There's nothing to say that this candle is bearish yet. It's taken liquidity, it's rejecting the level, but it's not bearish. And this is why you don't enter on the 5. Yeah, exactly, Tom. Exactly. Yeah, I'm using TradeAvate now, whilst I'm on live. Yeah, I'm using TradeAvate now whilst I'm on here. TradeAvate's absolutely fine, you know. When you understand how to take partials and stuff, it's easy. How much is your mentorship to learn breakouts? For now, it's £60 a month, but it is going up very shortly. Yeah, it's going up, and like maybe, I don't know. I were going to put it up at the weekend, but I forgot. So probably in the next few days, it's going up in price. But yeah, it's currently at £60 if you want to join. I mean, probably the best time to join. But yeah, I were gonna increase it over the weekend, but I got busy with other things. If you do want to join, just press the link in the TikTok bio, and it'll come up with like free Telegram, mentorship, or community access. Just click the mentorship, and it'll take you to my website, and you can sign up on my website. Okay, it's the quickest way to join, or message me on whatever, and I'll send you it. But it is in the TikTok bio link. Top Step will remove activation fees soon. Yes, but they are removing activation fees, but I wouldn't be too happy. I wouldn't be too happy so quickly. You might think, oh, they're removing activation fees, great. But they're probably going to put a consistency rule on the actual Express account, which I have a feeling might happen. Okay, I have a feeling it might happen. And if they do that, I think a lot of people aren't going to like that, especially the people who are getting like 3-4K days. How much is it going up to, mate? If you're already in the community, you get the price you get in, you know. But if you're not in just yet and it goes up and you don't get in, be about £75 per month. Yeah, it's going up like £10-15, I think. Like I say, it's very cheap currently. Very, very cheap for what you get. But yeah, it'll be going up a little bit. A little bit. Let's have a look at the... Why did you mark out that high and not the previous 30 high? Do you mean why I didn't mark out these highs here, mate? Is that what you meant? Yeah, it does, Jack. It does, but you need to have like a main account that you're trading, and then it'll automatically do it. It is quite difficult. It isn't like the hardest thing to set up, but it isn't like straightforward. I had to watch like a video on like step by step how to do it. Yeah, it's not super simple. Yeah, you have like a leader. So this account here that I've got on my Tradeovate is my leader, and that's linked to like 3 other accounts that I'm currently trading on it. Guys on the TikTok, if you want to head over to the YouTube Joe Trades, you can see the full screen there if you want. So if you want to get off the half and half, just go to Joe Trades and on YouTube and see the full screen. Just the same name as it is on my TikTok, okay? Please explain why you didn't mark out the highs. Yeah, I've answered your question, mate. Which highs? Do you mean these highs here? To the left? Or do you mean this one here? Like, what do you mean? Yeah, the reason I don't mark these highs out, because I don't want to have like so many different levels on my chart like this, because it just gets messy. I literally just mark out the ones that are closest to my target, or the ones that are closest to get taken, and then I understand that these are targets as well. These are just my first targets that I keep on, and then I know where my runners are going into anyway. So like if these get taken, if I get a break above here and these get taken, then I'll just run it. I know I've got runners into here anyway. Because like, I mean, you can have level here, you can have a level here, you can have a level here, a level here, a level here. And then you've got it all to the downside as well. It's super messy for me. I like to have like 3 to 4 levels on my chart. It's much better. It's much simpler. Like I keep it simple. Just have a target above, target below, and areas to buy and sell from. That's literally it. Trading made simple with Joe. Yeah. Done 2 trades today, but like watching you draw Tony, good stuff. If you know, you can definitely still learn something, you know, even though you're done for the day, you can still learn something, mate, which is good. So yeah, good stuff, man. Good work. Getting that working. Waiting for fake flow to be validated. No way. Is that Joe Trades? Manny, it is. We're back on again. We've had a good weekend. Now we're back on for the week. What did we take? Last week, I think I took 3 trades on stream. 1 break even. Or it might have been 4. 2 wins, 1 break even, and 1 loss. Yeah, I think I took 2 wins on stream. 1 break even and 1 loss. Which isn't really that bad. It's like... Yeah. I think I only went live like 3 times as well. Yeah, I don't trade EU. I don't trade EU at all, mate. Gold works really well with breakouts because gold trades really well with volume. Okay, and when you've got volume and breakouts with gold, it's a great combination for a good trade. Okay, you know, look at gold here. What's it do? It breaks out. What do I do as it breaks out? Well, I take sells. Simple as that. Look at the volume that you get with gold. That's exactly why I trade it. You know, it breaks out in literally Friday, pre-New York, pushes. Thoughts on Nas short? No, I'm watching this level here for potential buys. I mean, if Nasdaq closes bullish now at this level in 11 minutes, or yeah, if Nasdaq closes bullish here, I'll be looking for some buys, you know, just to fill the range. And if it closes like here, I'll just be looking for them buys. But yeah, gold's not doing much here. I need to wait for this 30 to close. I thought gold's symbol was different. It depends, mate. It depends if you're trading futures or the spot chart. Like, I analyze on the spot chart, but I execute on the futures. So it's like either GC or MGC or XAU USD, depending if you're trading FX or futures. What times do I tend to trade? There's no right or wrong time to trade. I always say that to the guys in the community, in the mentorship. I say, work out what's good around your schedule. You know, don't be forced to take positions at London Open if you can't, at US Open if you can't. No, trade your schedule that works best for you. Because when I was working full time, you know, because I did have a full-time job like 3 years ago before I went full-time into trading. Like 3 years ago, I couldn't trade all the time at work. I couldn't trade, you know, from 7 o'clock in the morning till like 3 or 4 o'clock at night, and I traded before work and after work, and I made it work. I traded 2 hours a day, 2 to 3 hours a day, found 1 to 2 trades a day because my strategy allows that, and that's it. Okay, that's it. That's literally it. Simple as that. 1 to 2 trades a day, 1 to 2 hours a day, 1 to 2 pairs, and done. It's a great combo. A great combo. Can you tell me your strategy? Simply just breakouts, mate. I just wait for breakouts of ranges. So if this 15 or if this 30 or 15 closes above here, then I'd be looking for this to push higher. Okay. What's the win rate with my strategy? About 70%. Yeah, currently about 70%. Yeah, I took a payout on my top step. Let me go on my top step really quickly. Where are we? So I've been trading this top step for like a month, and over the month it's 76. But yeah, it's 76 on the last 2 weeks, but it's 70% on average. Like if I look through my journal. But no real targets. Pure chop to the left. Yeah, there is. There's very clean targets, Dan. Here, man. Highs here, 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 here. Perfect. Perfect for me to trade into then. Do I only trade gold? Mainly, yeah. I trade gold and Nasdaq, Lola. Do I have a YouTube? Yes, I do. Jaw Trades. If you want the YouTube, guys, look at my name on TikTok and just type that in on YouTube, okay? I'm also sitting at 60 to 70% win rate with the strategy right now, and you're amazing. Amazing, mate. That's what we like to see. If I'm doing 70% and the guys who I'm mentoring are doing 60 to 70%, that tells you everything. That tells you everything. And Andrew's been learning the strategy for like a month, maybe. A month now, yeah. That's great. That's amazing. Don't need to be targeting 4200 slots. Yeah, exactly, mate. Exactly. You're right there, Tom, mate. Do I ever trade with pending orders? Yeah, I trade with stop orders, mate. Yeah, I trade with stop orders. I mean, I think this 4 hour could come on Wickfill and push higher. But I mean, I need a 15 closure first. I need a 15 closure first. Do I swing or scalp at a day trade? Intraday day trade. Yeah. My average hold time. Let me tell you what my average hold time is currently. Over the last 2 weeks, my average hold time is like 22 minutes. So yeah, like intraday day trade. Top Step a good prop firm for you? Yeah, I've never had a problem with Top Step. Guys, I'm not just saying this. I must have had about 50 payouts with Top Step. No, probably more. Yeah, I probably had about, I don't know. I've had a lot of payouts with Top Step, put it that way. And I've never had any questions asked. So yeah, that just tells you everything you need to know. Like I literally took $5,500 last week from Top Step. 2 payouts and it came in like a couple of days, like 1 to 2 days. Good rules, good prop firm. What about Top One? No, Top One neither. I've taken 20,000 in payouts in the last 2 to 3 months with them. No questions asked. Funded next? Not yet. No, I've got a lot of prop firms I'm trading currently, so not yet. I'm gonna see how this 30 closes. I might take some sells here on gold. Yeah, I might take some sells here. Come into. I'll probably just trade it into these lows here. Just fill the range on the 30. Is Top Step number 1 for me? George Richard, nah, not yet, Manny. Not to the level I want to be, but Top Step is number 1 for you. I mean, I don't know what this no activation fee is going to do, but I have a feeling that they're going to bring a consistency rule out for the actual funded accounts, the XFAs. I have a big a good feeling they're going to do that. They'll take off the activation fee, but they're going to bring in like a 50% consistency rule or something. Which isn't crazy. It isn't crazy, but it isn't a crazy thing to do, but it's not, it doesn't help. Joe, thanks for the 10k you let me borrow. Don't remember that. Everyone's going to be messaging me now. Me next. Please, me next. Price action showing buying strength. I don't know. It's showing me a range currently. Yeah, price action is showing me a range, mate. I don't know about anybody else. Yo, how's it going, D-man? Welcome, bro. Nah, pink's not. Yeah. I might take a risky sell. Let me get micro gold up here, just so I can. Guys, by the way, these aren't trades that I've taken to my plan. These were me just setting up my trade copier. I had to take some trades to link the trade copier and like get it all set up. So I didn't take any trades here. Don't worry. People will be like, wow, you've been taking 2 trades. No, I haven't. I was just getting the trade copier set up. How about the news? I only watch I only watch US news. I don't watch Canadian news. It's only Canadian. It's only Canadian news we've got today. I think anyway, when I checked it. It only stops people from making like 60k in one trade with like a 1k balance. Yeah, exactly, mate. That's right. That's right. Yeah, if this closes bearish here, I'm going to take some sells. I know there's like 2 minutes left, so we'll see. But I want to try and take some sells here. The only thing I don't want to get caught in is this like sort of range, this sort of support here. Look, support. I don't want to get caught in here. I might just try a little small risk, like 3 micros if it closes bearish. What about negative risk to reward? No, I don't take negative risk to reward, really. I take like a 1-to-1 minimum. Just because like I don't want to get... I don't want to... My plan is based on taking trades. Like, I don't want to take like a 100-tick stop loss to like a 40-tick win. Or a 40-tick first hit profit. Just doesn't seem worth it. I mean, sometimes I'll take like a 1-to-1. But that's absolutely fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, if I've got a 70% win rate, I can take 1-to-1s absolutely fine and be profitable. You know, we a 70% win rate. If I'm taking 1-to-1 trades and I've got a 70% win rate, which I do, I'm very profitable. My average risk to reward is like 1.3, 1.4. So I'm over a 1-to-1. Gold playing wheels, yeah, it's not the cleanest. Small body here, small wick. Hourly could push down though. 15's closing bearish. 5's coming into a level. Not the strongest here. Your accent is difficult to understand because I'm from India. Sorry, mom. Yeah, I wanted sells here, to be honest. That's what I wanted to take. But I can't take it because the 15 candle here hasn't closed strong enough. If you look at the sell that I took this morning, look at the sell that I took this morning here. Okay? I took sells this morning here on gold. Because look at the candle, it closed nice and strong bearish to push down. The problem with this candle is it hasn't closed bearish enough. So, because this hasn't closed bearish, it just could, because it hasn't closed strong bearish, it could still continue sideways. I don't want to get caught up in a sideways price action or in a range just like this. I need that stronger close. But I understand it a little. Yeah, you'll get used to me, mate. Yo, Joe, what concepts do you trade? I trade breakouts and ranges, mate. Yeah, just breakouts and ranges into my target areas, which are like highs and lows in the market. Let me delete this. Nice. 30-minute fair value gaps. I don't trade fair value gaps, guys. Yeah, they're not in my strategy. Thanks for answering my questions. Most don't. All good, bro. Absolutely fine. Joe, what confirmations do we take for placing it? It depends, mate. It depends what trade I'm taking. If I'm taking a half risk, I just need to see a rejection and strong closure. We rejected the level, but it weren't strong closure, so I can't take it. If I'm looking for an impulse entry above the range, I need to see some liquidity to take, and I need a strong closure, but I'm not out the range yet. It depends. There's two main entries that I look to take: impulse and half risk, and this isn't valid for me. Not like the one that I took this morning. You know, the half risk that I took this morning here was a lot better. Can you see how much it pushed down after the rejection? So if this 15 can break above this resistance, then I'll take buys. Yeah. You don't trade FVGs, lol. No, I don't trade FVGs, lol. Why would I trade FVGs, lol? They're not my plan, so why would I trade FVGs, lol? Makes no sense to trade FVGs, lol. I'm only joking, guys. I know it's an FVG. I think a lot of the problem with like ICT traders, they think that the only way to trade is ICT. It's like there's thousands of ways to trade. Like, come on. Thoughts on supply and demand? I mean, if it works for you. Like, I don't care what you trade. You know, if you trade ICT, you trade fair value gaps, you trade EMAs, daily candle closures, whatever it is, like, cool. If it works for you and it's works, you know, it's simple enough for you to understand, then great work. Like, keep at it, bro. Keep at it. What do the two lines represent? My recent support and resistance. So these are the levels that I'm looking to trade around. So I'm looking for sells if it rejects, or buys if it breaks above. Okay. And I'm looking for sells if it breaks below, and buys if it rejects. Okay, so it's just where I look to trade around. So look at Nasdaq here. Nasdaq has basically come into this level. I was looking for a rejection from this level at 25,012. It didn't reject it, so I can't buy. Can you see how it hasn't closed bullish at the level? I can't buy. I'd only look to buy if it closed nice and bullish, but it hasn't. But gold, on the other hand, I was actually looking for these sells down. The reason I can't take the sells down on gold is because the last candle just wasn't strong enough. Yeah, guys, can you smash a like on the video too if you're just tuning in? If you're just tuning in, smash a like, smash a follow, smash a subscribe, wherever you're tuning in from. I appreciate it. How many trades do I normally take a month? I take 1 to 2 trades a day. So let's say I take about 6 to 7 trades. So let's say I take 6 to 7 trades a week. So let's just say 7. 7 trades a week times 4, 28. So yeah, I take about 28 trades a month. 25. I'd say about 25 on average a month. Yeah, 6 to 7 trades a week on average, I'd say. I've taken 1 trade today, guys. Yeah, I've taken 1 trade so far, which was here. It was a win. Yeah, small win here. Nothing crazy. Played out about 75 tick profit quickly and then got out, hit break even. See, can you see how it's playing out now as it's rejecting the level? The guys in the comments who were talking about we're seeing bullish momentum. The guys in the comments who were saying, oh, we're seeing bullish momentum now. They're too itchy to enter the market. They literally said, oh, guys, we're seeing bullish momentum inside a range. Look what's happened. They're not staying patient. They're not waiting for the candles to tell them what is happening, okay? You know, I don't care what the market does, okay? That's one thing you'll notice with me. I don't care what the market does, okay? If this candle here closed nice and bullish strong above the range, I'd have taken buys because I'm reacting to what the market is telling me. I'm reacting to the candle closes. But, you know, I don't care if this closes above or rejects the level, because if it rejects the level, takes liquidity and tells me that it's bearish, then I'm going to be looking for them sells down, okay? It's as simple as that. I stay open to both sides. I don't get attached to what the market is telling, or I don't get attached to what the market is doing because I'm not trading emotionally. I'm just reacting to what the candles are doing and how the candles close. If the candle closure tells me to sell and I've got a valid entry in my playbook, I'll take it. If it closes above and it's valid to my playbook, I'll take it. It's as simple as that, okay? There's no need to overcomplicate it. Done both, liked and subscribed. Legend. Legends, guys, legends. Let's have a look. Yeah, I mean, if this 15 can close below the range, that'd be nice for some sells. I was just a bit cautious. I was just a bit cautious of this 30 closure. Let me turn this heating off. It's boiling in here. Right, we're back. But to be honest with you, if you just zoom out and have a look at gold, guys, if you just zoom out and have a look at gold, what is it actually doing? Can somebody tell me? Somebody put in the comments now, what is gold in here? You know, taking trade. What is this? It's as simple as this. Exactly. It's a range. Exactly, yeah. It's just sideways range. Okay? There's liquidity above and below, and it's just consolidating. It's like a spring, okay? It just needs the breakout. Once it breaks out, it'll push in either direction, okay? That's all I'm waiting for. You know, taking trades here are fine to the plan, but it is more risky. That's why I use less risk. Yo, Q Blizz, how's it going, bro? Good to see you. Yeah, cheers for the follows as well, guys. I appreciate it. Yeah, if you want to join the free Telegram, guys, if you want to join the free Telegram, head over to the TikTok bio. The free Telegram's in the TikTok bio, okay? Or if you want to join it, if you're watching, if you're on the YouTube and you want to join, it's the pinned message, okay? What's the horizontal line, bro? These horizontal lines is my range of support and resist. It's support and resistance. Look, support, resistance, resistance. Okay, simple support and resistance, giving me areas to trade from. The trades will come. You just got to stay patient, guys. If you're not staying patient, then you're not going to be a profitable trader. Simple as that. I mean, if you want to be a profitable trader, guys, you got to be patient. Don't you do the 1 minute time frame? No, I don't trade the 1 minute. I trade the 15 and 30 mainly. Sometimes the 5. It's very rare I'll take a 5 minute trade, to be fair. Yo, Anton, good to see you, man. I'm good, thanks. I've taken 1 trade, man. I've only taken 1 trade. I took these half-risk sells here. Took about 70 ticks. So, yeah, not bad. Yeah, 5 is... Yeah, you're right there, Cubeless, bro. 5 minute... I do take 5 minutes sometimes, but it's not my most go-to, should I say. You trade in the London range? I mean, I don't trade a specific time frame range. I just trade my recent support and resistance that shows. It might be a London range, it might not be, I don't know, but no, I'm just basically trading the support and resistance that I see. Yeah, appreciate the new subscribers as well, guys. We've cracked 2,000 subs on YouTube. If you haven't already, guys, smash a subscribe if you're not. Smash a follow wherever you're tuning in from. All right. See if anything's gonna give for the session. Oh, you are? I've not taken anything just yet, mate. I'm waiting. Gotta stay patient, guys. Really gotta stay patient. What's Nasdaq doing? Nasdaq's just pushing down here, look. What a push. I mean, that 4-hour flip were nice. There's potential. There's definitely potential here on gold. There's a couple of potential entries here. I mean, the main focus is a closure below here. So if I get a closure below here, then I can just sell down. Or if it rejects the level, then I just take buys. So there's a few areas that I can look to. Let's have a look. Yeah, cheers for the likes, guys. I appreciate you. See, that's the thing. There'll be a lot of people going short now, seeing these bearish candles to the downside, and there'll be a lot of people shorting, and basically all you're doing, all that you'll be doing is selling into a level. Do you want to be selling into a level of big support like this? Not at all. I want to clear this support and then I can sell. Okay. What's my Telegram? In the TikTok bio, mate. In the TikTok bio. So I'm going to be waiting for this 30 closure. If the 30 can close below, I'll take some sells. Or if the 15 rejects, then I'll take buys. So there's definitely some potential entries coming into the US Open now. So yeah. On the 15, there was a clear range, and we just broke out of it. So it's only on the 15. No, I need to. We haven't broke out of this range yet. We haven't broke out of this, so I can't take sells. I mean, I can only really take sells if this 15 or the 30 closes below, or I can buy if the 15 rejects. But like I said, I need to wait. I need to stay patient here. What's Nasdaq? Nasdaq's still pushing down. See that? Look, if this 15 closes bullish now, I would just buy into this next level above. Yeah, we didn't close below it just yet, because what I'm watching now is because this 15 closed bearish. Yes, I do understand the 15 has closed bearish, but the next 15 is rejecting this level and could potentially close bullish. If it does, I'll take buys because I like all this liquidity above. I really like all that liquidity above to take out. So that's what I'm watching. Yeah, liquidity's on wicks, mate. Liquidity's on wicks and levels are more bodies for me. I might be able to get a cheeky little early half risk buy for this move higher. This could just be enough of a pullback to take liquidity to then want to push higher. I mean, I need to wait for the closure, but that's something that could happen. Yeah, that's something that could happen. Patience pays, 100% it does. That's the thing, guys. If you want to be, if you imagine yourself being profitable traders, okay, if you imagine yourself wanting to be a profitable trader forever, you need patience. You need to be picky. You need to be like a sniper, okay? Picking your entries, picking your targets, and knowing where you want to do business, okay? Simple as that. That's the thing as well, you like my discipline, yeah, but if I saw two entries, if I would have seen two entries up here, I would have taken them and I'd have executed them. I jumped on stream for the session and I took a trade like in the space of 10 minutes because it set up, Sometimes you'll set up instantly, sometimes it won't. Oh, just past an eval, nice. Just past an eval. Good work. Yeah, great work. I mean, if this 30 can close below, it could be nice for some sells on the next candle. Yeah, like I do think there's some good targets down here to take. I need this 30 to close bearish though. It would be the hourly close as well. Do you trade full time? Yes, I do. Sammy. I've been trading full time for like 2.5 years now. Yeah, I must have got my first payout like 3 years ago. My first payout maybe like 3 years ago, and I went full time like maybe 2.5 years ago. Because when I went full time, I literally just left the UK and went traveling in Thailand for like a year, 2 years. Let's see what this closure is going to be like. This could be nice for downside sells. I mean, if this 30 can close bearish, I'll be looking for sales. I mean, it's got 10 minutes left, but we'll see. What strategy do I use? I use breakouts, mate. Yeah, I use breakouts. Guys, we're back in 2 minutes. Back in 2. Give me 2 minutes, I'll be back. I'm just going to go and get some more water. Right, guys. We're back. We're back. I'm going to form a live account right now on a sell, guys. Across 5 accounts. Tyler, why would you do that, man? It's a pretty stupid thing to do. You trade live here? Yes, I do. I do trade live, mate. If I take a position in my session, I'll take one. If there's nothing to my plan, I won't. It's as simple as that, guys. Like, I've been, you know, to be profitable, I need to take trades to my plan. You know, I'm not just going to take trades for purely entertainment. You know, I'm here to, you know, trade my session. If I take something, you'll see it. If not, then there won't be any trades. It's as simple as that. But normally I do take a position in a stream. Bearish or bullish? Ooh. Bearish right now, mate. How many pips do I try to get? It changes, mate. Like this morning's trade, I took like 70. Yeah, this morning I took like 70. But with the volume currently, it's a lot more. It's a lot higher. I've taken one trade, one win. Yeah, I trade micros on the 50Ks. Yeah, I trade micros on the 50Ks. Yeah, there's some potential here. $100 tick move early on my... Yeah, Tyler, it's not going to work long term just randomly taking positions, not to a plan. How do you know where the best stop to put in if you're wrong? Yeah, my stop goes on the high and low of the candle that I get the entry on. So if I get an entry on the next 15, it'll be on that high or low. Okay. I don't actually. All right, fair enough. It wouldn't surprise me, though. There's some people who do that. Yeah, I up my risk. Don't get me wrong. I up my risk if I take a few payouts. Like, I've taken 2 payouts on one account. I'll up my risk and try and get it ready for another payout as quickly as possible, yeah. That's absolutely fine, you know. Like, I've taken, on one account last week, I took like $5,500 in payouts. Like, it doesn't matter. I can easily just up my risk on that because I've made a lot more than I initially put in. Like I put in what, $150 or something to pass the account and activate it, and I've made like 40 times, 50 times as much. Giving Tyler's a bad name. Yeah. Tyler's in the mentorship or in the community, don't do that. Guys, everyone in the community is smashing it. Let's have a look. Sorry, guys. Let's have a look at these comments. I'm new, please. What's the platform? Yeah, this is TradingView, mate. This is TradingView. And I am at 65% win rate and had 4 pairs. Nice, nice, Tyler. Good work, man. Yeah, Owen, how's it going, bro? Good to see you. Nice. Good work, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna see. I mean, if this 30 can close above the level, then I'll take buys on NAS. But I'd need to see a bullish closure here. Because I can't just take it off any random candle. I need my closure candles. Or even if this 15 can close bullish, but asking for a lot. Yeah, cheers for the follows, guys. Can you read my message? You retype it in and I'll have a look. Yeah, I'll stay with them, mate. I don't mind using TradeAvert. And to be honest with you, they'll probably bring out something different that's quite similar to it. Like another company will probably bring out something similar. How do I mark out my range? It's just support and resistance. It's just basically my recent support and recent resistance. Okay? It's just the most recent structure in the market. And I trade around that structure. Are you taking this 30-minute gold short? No, not just yet. I mean, it would need to close below this low. I mean, it's closed as a liquidity grab here. I mean, it is valid, but where can I sell into? Maybe the wick fill? Maybe the wick fill? 40 ticks? Question, with trading evaluation, can we not make more than 1,000? Yeah, it depends. On the top step, you can't. It's got a 50% consistency rule. I mean, Nasdaq's instantly pushed down here. It's rejected a little bit of structure on the 15 for a nice half risk buy. Owly could come and create a top wick as well. 5 minute. Yeah, look at that. Straight down. I mean, I don't mind 15-minute buys here on NAS. I don't mind it. Yeah, I don't mind 15-minute buys here on NQ, but I might just leave it, even though I think it could continue to push. The only thing that's putting me off is the fact that this level is kind of clean. The only thing that I don't really like about it is that you're buying into more structure here. So you're basically saying to yourself, okay, if I buy now on this flip, it could just reverse and take me out. So yeah, I'm gonna see how this 15 closes on gold and go from there. I'd prefer to wait for a 15 closure than just take a silly loss on those. Wait for a 15 closure back above and then buy gold. Yeah, exactly. It's risky. It's risky. I mean, I don't mind buys for like a pullback on Nasdaq, but I'm not taking it. Watch it flip and start flying now. Between now and 2:30, smart money has arrived. That one really did hurt my head. That one really did hurt. Sorry, guys. Between now and 2:30, smart money has arrived. Come on. What is going on with... What... How's that guy getting on with his 30-minute fair value gap? Yeah. Guys, we had another smart money trader telling me, Joe, we're at a fair value gap. You need to be buying. Literally telling me to buy here because we're at a fair value gap. But no, smart money has entered the market, and guess what? Buy. Bro, trade gold. I'm on gold, man. I'm trading gold, bro. I'm going to wait for this 15 closure. If this 15 can close bullish at this level, then I'll look for buys. Yeah, if we can close bullish at this level, I'll look for buys. Overlap of London and US session. Yeah, you get more volume when you get an overlap in sessions. It's normal. What strategy do I use the most? I only use one strategy, mate. I literally only use one strategy, and I wait for a range, wait for a breakout, and I trade the rejections if it rejects. Simple as that. So like now, this is my range that I'm using here on gold. You know, if it rejects this level, then I'll look for buys. If it closes below, I'll look for sells. It's literally like that. Simple as that. How do you use time frames? I use the 15 and 30 mainly, mate. Yeah, 15 and 30. Account blown, he's left the chat. Yeah, Harry. Yeah. Account blown. I mean, if this 15 can close bullish at this level after it, you know, takes liquidity, then I'm happy to take buys on gold for like some risky, you know, let's say this next 15 candle closes bullish. I'm going to be looking for something like this on gold. You know, it's come down and it's grabbed that liquidity again. There's potential for it to push higher. I've blown so many accounts. Yeah, it's normal. It's normal to blow accounts in the beginning. I mean, if somebody comes to me and goes, "Joe, I've been trading 6 months. I don't blow accounts. I'm profitable." It's very, very unlikely. Extremely unlikely. Does your range occur every day? Yeah, range is multiple times a day. Multiple. Yeah, multiple times. Why don't trade today? This day's blown so many accounts, bro. Come on, that's not a us problem. That's a you problem. If you're blowing accounts on a Monday, that's not because the market. You shouldn't trade the market. That's a you problem. I've actually taken a win today. I'm actually up for the day. You know, you see a lot of people say don't trade Mondays. Like, I'll trade my plan. Thank you very much. Gone to find a silver bullet strategy. Yeah. What's my bias for the day? I don't trade with the bias, mate. I trade on candle closes and basically rejections from my levels. So if the market closes above this level, I'll take buys. If it closes below here, I'll take sells. And the reason I can do that is because I've got targets above and I've got targets below. If I only have targets at one side, then I'll only be looking really, you know, if I didn't have targets to the downside, well, I'd only be looking for buys above here. What capital am I trading with? Oof. Quite a lot, man. Quite a lot. In terms of like prop firm capital, or yeah, prop firms are quite a bit, like 750k or something. What size do I trade? Ooh, I don't know, like currently like 10 micros. I'm up this Monday 1% with Joe's strategy. So happy. Great work. That's what we like to see. You can be done for the day now. See, Jerry blew a kiss. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm watching this 15 close, guys. 15 close is bullish. I'm going to take some buys here on gold. I'm basically just going to be looking. I'm going to be watching this next candle, and all I'll be wanting it to do is start pushing like this. And all I'm going to be doing is buying, looking for this to push higher. So my entry is going to look something like this on the next candle closure. I'd expect it to push higher now it's taken liquidity. So it is valid. I don't think I'll use too much risk on this, but we'll see. Mm-mm. 10 micros is too much. Nah, on full risk it's fine currently. I mean the ranges are still quite big. They're not huge, but they're like over 100 ticks still. I'm happy to use small risk. Let me just go onto the micro gold for now. Yeah, I'm going to be looking for this to push higher. Potentially look for it to trade into this level coming into the US session. Yeah, cheers to the follows, guys. I appreciate it. Emmy, how's it going? Good to see you. Welcome. Anybody on TikTok who wants to see my full screen, guys, head over to Joe Trades on YouTube, okay? I'll see you there. Drop a subscribe as well. Yeah, that's right. I do, Andy. Andrew, yeah. I mean, it might be a little quick trade. I mean, I'd like for it to break above. It'd be much better if it does break above. We'll see. Is Bitcoin continuing to flop? Yeah, look at Bitcoin, guys. Bitcoin's constantly on its way down. Continuing its way down, should I say. Have you entered? Not just yet, mate. Not just yet. I might take a little cheeky early entry in a minute. Yeah, I might take a little buy in a minute on gold. Just off this level, basically. Just buying off this level into some higher prices. I mean, if it doesn't give me an entry, then I can't take it. But I'd like to get a buy into this level. And then I'd like to get a buy into this level up here, or this liquidity up here. So I might try and get a little like early entry on this. Let's get onto the micro gold chart here. I'd expect this to push higher. Like I say, it's not guaranteed. Nothing's guaranteed in trading, but potentially. Yeah, I don't mind this. It's all drag and drop as well, so you can set your TP and stuff. It's actually quite good. I mean, I want to see a bottom wick first. I still do want to see a bottom wick. Yeah, I'm waiting for this candle to close and then I can put a buy in. Yeah. I need a bottom wick though on the 15. Yes, I'm going to be looking for a buy on the flip of this candle. I mean, let's have a look at the... What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a 5 micro buy stop here. TP is going to be up here. Stop loss maybe like down here. Looking for this play higher. So the plan is to look for this to flip higher and start pushing. Yeah, I'm coming into a level. That's why I'm using low risk. But yeah, I've got a buy stop in here for now. Looking for this to continue pushing. You know, if this comes down here, then I'll just delete it. But yeah, I'm not risking too much. I wish I could change these colors. Yeah, let me put my buy stop a little bit above here. There we go. Yo, Forbes, how's it going, bro? Good to see you, man. Yeah, good to see you again, mate. Yeah, I'm waiting for this to push higher. I'll probably just manage as soon as it comes into a level. But it is risky because it's at a big level here. So I'd have to manage it quite aggressively. But I do like the flip. I do like the potential flip here. Is that trading view? Yeah, it's trading view, mate. It's a trade of it. Yeah, we have taken the liquidity, to be fair. I'm going to be looking for this to push higher. I mean, if it doesn't, it doesn't. It is what it is. This isn't top one, though. This isn't top one, though. These are Tradeify accounts. I've just got 3 to link on Tradeivate. I don't mind Tradeivate. Tradeivate fine. How much am I risking? I don't know. It'd be about $250 I'll risk on this trade. And then my TP will be up at like these highs for final targets. Like $1,000. But I don't need 1,000. I've got a consistency. So it'll be, my TP will be like here. Yeah. If this can actually start flipping, that is. Yeah, I'm not in this trade yet, guys. This is a buy stop. Can you see where it says stop order? This is a buy stop. I'll only be executed into the trade if it flips bullish. Could be coming back soon. Good stuff, man. Yeah, get back into it, bro. Start crushing it. That's the thing, guys. If a lot of people as well with trading, something like I say, a lot of trading is, you know, you gotta stay consistent and you gotta keep the momentum going. You know, if you do like a month and you stop for like 2 weeks, you're gonna lose all the gains of the knowledge that you've. You know, it's a momentum thing. You gotta stay in the market, okay? You gotta stay in the market, and just carry on improving. And just think of it this way, the longer you don't get profitable, how much is that costing you? It's costing you so much. If you're not going all in, if you're not learning a strategy that's profitable, think about all the time you're wasting not being profitable. You know, the amount of money you're wasting not being profitable and not going all in straight away, it's a lot. You know, it is a lot. Now, I'm happy to keep my stop loss here. I'm happy to risk $300 here. I'm not in this trade, guys. This is just a buy stop. I can just simply cancel the order if it continues to push down. Struggling to find the right strategy though. Sometimes I feel like as I'm going blind. Keep it simple, Mimi. Join the mentorship. It's very cheap currently if you want to join and learn my strategy and how I keep it simple. I'm going to cancel this order, guys. Yeah. If you want to keep it simple, you can feel free to sign up and it'll teach you a simple way of trading. But it's up to you. Rather wait for a clear breakout, yeah, potentially on the next 15. I'm going to stay on and try and catch this trade. Yeah, Bernard, maybe, mate. Maybe. But like I say, that's the reason for using orders. That's the reason for using orders. You know, because you need to think about it. Anybody market executing here, anybody market executing all the way up here, buys. What they're in big drawdown now, correct? Okay. So because I use a stop order, I can just cancel this trade when I see a big bottom wick like this. Okay. It's very, very simple. For Telegram, yeah, guys, if you're in the TikTok, if you want to join the free Telegram where I post all my lives and stuff, join the free Telegrams in the TikTok bio, okay? The free Telegrams in the TikTok bio. So is the mentorship. If you want to join the mentorship, that's in the TikTok bio too. But guys on TikTok here, let me just mute this really quickly for the guys on YouTube. Guys on YouTube, I'll be back on in a minute, okay? Right, guys, we're back. We are back. Let's have a look. Yeah, if the 15 can break below, I'll take some sells for sure. I'm happy to take sells. I'm from TikTok, Joe. Legend, Brian. Good to see you, man. Good to see you, Matt. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna watch this 15 closure here. If it doesn't close strong or anything, I'm just gonna leave it there. One trade for me only today, it seems. It seems. Mate, what a trade from Joris. That's insane. Oh, yeah, Pike, how's it going, bro? Good to see you. Abdul, welcome, man. Good to see you. Oh, Mark22 from TikTok. Yeah, good to see you, man. Guys, if you're not already subscribed to the YouTube, make sure you drop a subscribe, because when you subscribe, it'll notify you when I go live. So you won't actually miss a live, which is good. And make sure you smash the like as well. How many likes are we on for the stream? 33. Legends. I'm on gold micros, but that green candle wick on your chart has gone way below the red. On mine, it hasn't. Ah, okay. I mean, there's no entry until the 15 closure potentially here. I had a buy stop here, but no entry. Hey, Duncan. Good to see you, mate. Good to see you, Duncan, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna give it this 15 closure, because this 15 closure is probably the next entry that I can take. If I can get a 15 entry sell here, then I'll obviously enter it. If not, I'll trade the rest inside the mentorship with the guys there. Yeah, this is the spot chart, YouTube. So you'd need to be on the Owanda chart, mate. It'll be different if you're on the futures chart slightly. The levels might show different, you know, with gaps and stuff, so. Oh, that's why. Thanks for that. Yeah, no worries. I don't use the Owanda broker for my personal account. No, I don't. I have a different broker for my personal. If you want to, guys, if you want to know what broker I use for my personal, I won't say it or put anything in here. Drop me a message on TikTok if you want to know what broker I use. I mean, all I can really do here is wait for this 15 to close. There's not much I can do until it closes. It's just gold's just been, you know, you need to zoom out and have a look at gold, guys. You know, gold's gone from a range here into another range. You know, it's just trading within ranges, okay? You gotta be patient and wait and let it do its thing in these ranges. Because there is potential. You just got to stay patient and wait for it. So let's see. Maybe a 15 closure. No strong closure here. I'm not going to take sells. Just can't see it happening. Maybe the 30. If the 15 can close bearish, then the 30 could start flipping bearish. Then the hourly as well, but it's not looking like it's going to close yet. Nasdaq doing anything interesting? No, Nasdaq's doing nothing either. Nasdaq's just having like a slow 15-minute push down. See, I need gold with this volume to start pushing and breaking these lows. Then I can take some sells. I mean, within here, not much I can really do until I get a breakout. Oh yeah, another thing, guys. I wanna say thank you for 2K followers, 2K subscribers on YouTube as well. Insane. I appreciate it. Thanks to everyone who tunes in, likes, subscribes, and you know, supports the channel. I appreciate it. It's crazy to think as well that like not so long ago it was like 1,000. I think like 5 months ago or something, 6 months ago. Now we're over 2K. I know that if I jump off now, I know that when I jump off 15 minutes later, the candle's going to set up for a trade. I just have a feeling that I know it's going to happen. Because this range is super clean and the targets are super clean because, you know, if gold breaks below here, I can take sells. If it rejects the level, I can take buys. So I need to... I might give it one more 15-minute candle close. If nothing happens, then I'll just leave it. Yeah, I'm going to give it this next 15 closure. If the next 15 closure can set up, I'll be happy to take it. But we'll see. That's the main thing that I got to wait for here. Like I say, I got to wait for that. Got to wait for that to form. Thanks, Joe. Been a bit demotivated lately. Hopefully get back into it this week. Yeah, get back to it, Duncan, mate. Start crushing it again. Drop me a message on Discord too, and we can go over some stuff if you want on message, or just put something in the chat in the community, and we can go through it there. Like I say, guys, if you do want to join the mentorship, there's the link, guys. Okay, you can sign up. You can sign up there. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna see how this 15 closes. Do. Thanks, Joe. Will do. Yeah, no worries, mate. No worries. Right, guys. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Is I'm gonna leave the live there. I did. What does the mentorship offer? The mentorship offer is basically just you'll learn the full strategy. You know, you've got the full course there, the weekend webinars. I do daily Zooms. Okay, daily Zooms in the mentorship, so you can jump on them, ask questions, trade live, you know, trades analysis, Q&A every single day in the mentorship. You get the weekend webinars, the full course, the private chats, the live trading sections, trade breakdowns, updated trades and analysis, everything, mate. And like I say, I am increasing it very soon. So if you are already a member, absolutely fine, you get the same price, but I am increasing it for new people who sign up in the next, well, I were going to do it at the weekend, but I'll probably do it this week at some point. Yeah, I'll probably do it this week at some point. But yeah, that's going to be me, guys. I'm going to leave it there. What I am going to say to you all, anybody who's tuning in and waiting for what I'm looking for, I'm waiting for this level closes above for buys. So if I can get a closure above here, I'm going to be looking for buys. Closes below here, I'm going to be looking for them sells. So this is the ranges, these are the levels that I'm watching on stream. And I'm watching these highs and these lows, okay? But nothing much, you know, look at gold, it's gone from range to range. Nothing's happened in like 2 hours. One decent breakout, that's it. Maybe if I can get a 15-minute closure above here, then I can take some buys, but I'm going to go and trade with the guys in the mentorship now, okay? So I'll see you all tomorrow, guys, anyway. Peace out. Anybody in the mentorship, I'll see you there. Literally now. And yeah, peace out, everyone. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow.